That's cool. I'm still just gonna be here fixing things.
5, 4, 3, 2.
And we're live.
Yup.
Allegedly. We can't quite see it yet, but welcome everybody. I think there's 3 in here right now.
I gotta share spam it.
Yep. L spamming it. We're waiting on Tyler and Ryan that may show up or they may not. But
Why can't I share to more than one group at a time?
that is super annoying. Didn't you used to be able to?
Maybe you can on desktop.
Oh, probably. Breadbox, what's up? Didn't you used to be able to?
Oh, the one who
It
always
was
yells
me
at
this
us.
time. Let me know if anyone's mic is too loud or too quiet, obviously. We can adjust it on the fly, so. Oh, the video looks good now, too.
We got a better camera than last week.
Yep. Ignore the mannequin in the background.
Sonic and Cruze War, that's a good one.
Oh, there's Tyler.
Hey.
You gotta hurry. We're live.
Oh, God, we're live.
We're
Well,
live.
yeah, we're already live.
Pick a seat.
All right.
Wherever you, maybe pick this one, because
Maybe
Ryan
pick this
might not.
Okay.
Did you see Ryan?
No, I was
I think he's gone.
helping that guy get
Where
a
did
body
you running
kit.
from?
To the back. So before was 4:30. Now I can't even talk. What is English? Okay.
You'll be alright. Do you know if you can share to multiple groups at one time on your phone?
I have no idea.
Alright. Well, I barely
Welcome.
can make this
Welcome.
work anyway.
Welcome. Hello.
We're
Front-wheel
halfway
drive.
through our
Let's
conversation.
go front wheel drive
Oh,
army
okay.
too. Why not? See if we get some wild ones
Who-
in here.
This is a call out to Bo. Why did you have to buy Miller Lite?
Yeah.
Of all beers,
It's the least cost-effective beer ever
it's terrible.
because it doesn't even taste good, and you still paid money for it.
Yep.
Boosted Boys? Nah, I'm not gonna share there. I don't want those people.
No, we don't want those people. All right.
Alright, so since we thankfully have Tyler and Al, the main mission of today, I'm sure. Is it in the title? Yes, it is in the title. We are talking about the 2020 Sonic race season, specifically. The black LTZ Sonic here at ZZP.
Yep.
Our unofficial drag car, but now official drag car.
I mean, people kept calling it that, so we might as well.
Yep. And
Yeah.
now it runs 11, so
Basically a drag car.
Kind of quick now.
pretty heckin' quick for a Sonic.
But it still goes to the grocery store
Well,
once
we
in a
do
while.
have a lot better camera shot this time.
Is it good?
It is.
Look at that boy.
It's nice and clear.
It's real nice.
Turn your volume
We got
down.
the
There it
wipers
is.
on it. Whose volume? Mine?
No, I was reminding him too,
Oh.
because I thought
On his phone.
I thought he was just pulling up the video.
Oh, no.
Ecotec, shut up.
Ashley says she can't hear us.
Oh.
Can everybody else hear us?
Maybe Ashley's not listening.
Ashley, you got your volume on?
Do you have speakers?
How close do I need to be to the mic? Do
Hello?
I
I
need
don't
to
know.
lick it?
Everybody let us know if you can hear us.
Maybe we need to go back to headphones next time,
Yeah.
because those are they make me feel cool.
We have to figure a couple things out to do that, but
Well, we'll get there. What's
Big
everyone
brain
think of my shirt? It's got loons on it, or geese, or whatever. I don't
probably
know.
cold. It's a little chilly.
That's
indeed.
yeah.
They look like Canadian geese from here.
They're loons.
Canadian gooses taking Canadian deuces.
Nobody likes Canadian gooses.
Oh, so Sonic. Let's. I definitely didn't do my little assignment
Yeah.
you gave me out, but that's okay.
I was trying to remember everything we did.
I've got a basic overview. Are we confirmed that people can hear us, or am I just rambling?
Yeah, several of them said it's fine.
Everyone other than Ashley
Ashley's
says
just
it's
not
fine.
listening.
Okay, cool.
So,
So.
They are gooses.
Bo thinks it's gooses.
Or am I just rambling?
Yeah, it's mooses, not meese.
Everyone
So
thinks
why
it's
is it
other than
geese?
Ashley says it's fine.
English is a tricky bitch.
Anyway, Sonics. When did we start out with the Sonic this year? It wasn't stock. It was just a V3 car. The beginning of the season?
I mean,
Sonic.
beginning of the season was V3, yeah, but I don't remember if it had
Ever seen
anything.
it like that? It was just a
Well,
V3 car?
yeah, it was a V3 last year. No, the V3 came out this year. This year, 2020 is fucked.
In some ways, it feels like it was last week, and it also feels like it was 3 years ago.
Yeah, because I was just saying the other day how I look back at our sales records on the V3, and I'm like, why did they start in March? Did no one buy them? No, we came out with the V3 in March of 2020.
Really?
Yeah, it's been out less than a year.
I look back at our sales records on the V3.
Like, what?
We don't even know this stuff.
Really?
Trust me, we're good at what we do.
Yeah.
We're not good at calendars.
So last year, no, it wasn't a V3. So yeah, this year
No, because the Frankenstein Turbo was late fall and over the winter.
What
I think
is
I
the
ran
Frankenstein Turbo?
So the Frankenstein Turbo was where I had sawed
A V2 turbine housing in half so that I could actually see the scroll, and that's where we had found that it chokes down to the size of a penny. Well, that was a OEM Garrett one that I sawed apart first, and then I did it to a V2 also, which since the big wheel V2 was modeled off of the stock, it had the same AR, same external size, so it was still had that choke point in it. So then what I did is I took the turbine housing, and as much as it took a while, so I put it in a mill and positioned it in a way that I could just take an end mill and cut a slot around the outside of the turbine scroll, pretty much from in front of the penny choke and then as far around as I could get, about 3/8 of an inch wide, and then the material was like a 1/4 inch thick or so, which on rough math gave me like a 50% increase in the AR. Now it wasn't round and it wasn't smooth, but it was more room for the exhaust gas to flow through. And then I took a piece of stainless exhaust pipe and slid it and hammered it into a flat sheet, and then used that to close up that new groove that I had made around it.
Yep.
And it's funny because Zoom had seen me do it, and he's like, that's not going to work.
Oh, or down.
And Zoom's like, yeah, that's not going to work. And I think half the reason he said that is like just egging me on,
Yeah.
get me to work on it
Try
more.
it.
And it did. Like, it was crazy. We put it on the dyno, and I thought I had like lines or sensors hooked up wrong because we lost the back pressure was so much lower at the same boost level, and we gained I don't know, like 15-20 horse, something like that, at the same boost. So then we had it modeled and recast the entire turbo fold, just so that we could incorporate that larger AR into it. And like it, in the terms of like the car modding, it's very often that you get something that you make a change to and it's all benefits. And that was the craziest thing with the V3. It's actually spooled faster, getting the choke point out of the way. It made more power at the same boost, and the reliability went up because you didn't have to run the snot out of them to get the power you wanted. And then there was, when we were still racing on the V3, there was a few tweaks we did along the way. There was the porting on the compressor cover, both on the inlet and right in front of the compressor wheel, which picked up like 10 or 15.
Sizable enough for...
Yeah, it's enough to make it worth it, and then now we offer that for the people that request it.
Yeah, if anyone ever wants their V3 ported, let us know. You can either send us back your compressor cover or before you order.
We have a couple cores here too.
Yeah.
There's the couple of warranties that we did have where the center sections were bad. I kept those compressor covers. So we have
Just
some
for that.
extras that we cleaned up and ported, so we could actually exchange them that way too.
Oh man, Ryan's in the chat. Where are you, Ryan? You're in the wrong side of the fence.
That's why it seems so quiet up here.
Yeah.
There's no Ryan.
Yeah, because like we never have music or anything, and I'm like, what is missing? Why is it so silent?
We're missing a loudmouth. So beginning of the year, was V3, and the whole thought was, okay, everyone's been bragging about Jerry and B&R for the longest time about how we haven't been able to beat them, but we never really tried. We never.
No, I mean, I spent a summer going to the strip with the car. A lot of that was me practicing driving.
Yeah.
Because up until that point, I had never driven. I mean, I had taken my eye onto the 1/4 mile before and ran like 14s at 120 plus. It's not like I even knew what I was doing really. So a lot of that was just figuring out how to launch that car.
Yeah, and I had never seriously driven drag racing either. Before this year, I'd been 3 times in the Camaro, which is a rear-wheel drive car, so it's easy. Rear-wheel drive and auto. So gas, brake, go. Easy, And then before that, the only manual car I'd ever taken the strip was my 93 Saturn SC2, which
I
ran...
bet that ran like an 18.
I rebuilt the engine and it ran a 16, so it
What?
was real fast.
You had lots of time to think about the shifts, right?
Yeah, plenty of time. So, yeah, we got out of quarantine, and then there was...
Dylan, yes, please do bring your car up. I want to race with you.
We got out of quarantine, and it was a couple weeks after that there was that track rental day,
Oh, yeah.
and that was the 13.4 day. And it
It was.
We hadn't prepped. We went out on the old drag radials. The car was running well.
I didn't realize how bad those radials were until we finally got slicks on it.
Oh my gosh.
The original ones we had on.
Yeah.
They were hard and they wheel hopped like crazy. There was no flex in the sidewall. They were on heavy stock wheels.
Yep. And I had no practice this year, and we rolled it off the trailer. You took it for one little shakedown, and then you said, "Okay, don't sidestep the clutch." And I went and
And you went and sidestepped the clutch immediately.
right off the bat. Just.
How else do you take your foot off it?
You're right.
It was like a parent yells at the kid, "Don't touch that," and he's like,
That's exactly what I
he just
did.
intentionally went up there and touched it.
How are we going?
Dude, what up,
Well,
man?
hey,
You want to be on YouTube?
welcome here, Devin. Pull that mic up.
Good.
This is
What's
Devin.
up?
I was dared actually to do this real quick just because I was going to be given a milkshake.
Oh,
Free
milkshake.
milkshake to come be on
Just,
YouTube.
Just so you,
This is live.
This is
Yeah.
live.
Oh,
Yeah.
what's up, ZZP people?
yeah, you got a lot of people watching you.
Oh, no, never mind.
Oh, that's funny.
That's great.
That's great. But yeah,
I love our work environment.
that was Devin from shipping. If you ever see his signature on your package
Yep,
slips.
that's him.
Yeah, he's one of the kick-ass shippers.
Yeah. Talk about getting packages out. Dang.
Yeah. He's probably going right back to ship more
Yeah.
packages. But
So yeah, I broke it first pass, and then later that day,
It's like it was your job.
I know.
Bang!
Later that day, we went 13.4. First day, first couple passes.
Yeah, I didn't even believe it for a moment. Like, I knew the car was going to be close to it, but I didn't have the number memorized. I just knew it was 13.4 something.
Yep.
And then you ran 13.6, 13.5. I mean, you chipped off a lot that day just from getting back in the groove of driving.
Yeah.
And even after you broke the record, I was like, is that
it?
And I get my phone out and look it up, and I was like, oh, it was. And everyone started screaming, cheering. And so that was pretty cool.
Yeah, that was exciting. Exciting day. And that was just the start. I mean, we didn't plan to go where we went this year.
No. It was
didn't-
definitely a snowball effect.
We didn't think we'd go this far. We were like, oh, okay, cool, 13.4
Well, yeah, it's not common that you can drop 2 seconds off a car.
in
In
6
the
months.
summer.
Yeah. So we thought, okay, 12s would be cool.
And that was the funny part, because the haters acted like we were dumping all this money into this car and all this time and all these crazy parts. And like, we were using off-the-shelf stuff, and I intentionally was setting the car up like that. I was trying everything I could do to do nothing that a customer couldn't do.
Yep.
That's why we had stock wheels with drag radials on it. That's why we had the V3 and our off-the-shelf charge pipes and intercooler and all that kind of stuff. And then once we started trying, the car got stupid fast.
Then we went pretty fast. So we went out a couple times, broke some more axles, and then
I wish we would have kept a tally.
I know, that
all the
would have been
axles
good.
this season.
It
Yeah.
was
20, I
Probably,
would guess.
probably around a dozen
Yeah.
or more.
12 to 15.
Yeah.
I mean, there was one day
What was
we
the
went
one day?
2 or 3, and then Al went through 3,
4?
in one day.
A couple in the weekend before that.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was weird. I could not find the sweet spot between blowing the tires off and just snapping.
them. So yeah, Al went 12.9. He was first in the 12s, which
That's right.
big
Yeah.
stabbed me in my
Yeah,
heart.
with a 100-pound handicap.
So, and then that 12.9 was full V3, full customer setup. You can do that yourself.
At that time, it did have cams, which weren't available publicly yet. We had
Yep.
sold them to several in-house customers.
Yep.
But those should be on the site in late next week if everything goes well.
Yeah, they're on there, but they will be up for sale.
Or, yeah, they're like, actually, we have them here. And we were waiting on the clocking tools and the boxes,
Packaging,
getting everything kitted up.
Yep.
So once they're in the boxes ready to go, yeah, they'll be ready to send out.
So 12.9, and then we moved to the compound setup, which was fun.
Oh,
Yeah.
Never. I mean, it worked, but then it didn't.
Yeah,
I forgot about that.
we just
Yeah.
Yeah.
the thing that killed that was when it was. I gotta figure out how I gotta explain this. It was a compound physically.
Yep.
Like it was plumbed like a true compound setup, but the way it operated was more like a sequential
Sequential.
turbo setup.
Yep.
So basically, the V3 would go full send off the line,
Yep.
and then its wastegate ran directly off of the exhaust manifold. That's another trick that we were doing to help you get kind of a flatter horsepower curve, is regulating the turbo boost based off what our exhaust pressure was versus just looking at the boost pressure by itself.
Yeah.
So I still left the V3 like that because you can get a better torque spike out of it that way. And so once the big turbo would come online, which was the 2871,
Yep.
you'd get to the point where the V3's wastegate was just wide open. And I had even ported inside of the housing to open up that hole a little bit and try to help the exhaust bypass around the V3's turbine.
Yep.
And it was still adding a few pounds of boost overall because it couldn't bypass all of the exhaust energy. So yeah, physically it was a compound, operated like a sequential. We had a couple runs where that thing made some crazy power.
Yeah.
But
with
what we
phenomenal
ended up
spool.
with was the oil seal on the V3 just could not handle the amount of exhaust pressure and heat that type of setup was producing.
yeah.
So we ran that, and that V3 was the
one.
first prototype that we ever got. That was the same turbo the whole time. It never failed.
And all we did was beat the snout out of it.
Yeah.
Every time.
Like, that car barely got the key turned unless it was getting its ass kicked.
Yeah. It's like warm up and let's go.
So, in that, the oil seal ring could have been getting worn out, maybe.
Yeah. Who knows?
But when you add the compound on top of it, all that extra exhaust force, it just ended up giving up. And that's
Yeah.
why that was only on the car for
Yeah.
less than a month.
Cordio, sorry about your name, but aftermarket axles, we are working on it. Long-term project. But
Yep.
I'm hoping that
Oh, there he is.
great.
All right. Turn the gain down or
Yeah,
something.
turn
I
the
don't
volume
know.
down.
Turn the volume down. Ryan up in this piece, y'all. Man,
Ryan's
y'all up
here.
here. Y'all up here.
See,
goofing
that's
off.
that noise we were missing.
Yeah. Yeah.
let me just turn this one all the way off. And,
Let's turn it all the way off. Let's get this going real quick.
Oh.
Yeah, we can just pick him up through our mics.
Yeah.
Right. Y'all, you know you'll hear me.
so since you're late, we're talking about Sonics.
I'm not late. I mean, I'm.
He's on his own time.
Yeah, you're gonna have to sit and watch because we were the ones at the track, every day, every weekend.
Yeah.
That
Mr.
9-second
Derek here
mouth,
doesn't
you
like
think
to
he'd
go
have been
to
here first.
Listen here, my mouth definitely runs 8, homeboy. Get that stuff straight. don't discount that.
Everybody in the comments, you're gonna have to help me out with Ryan's mic because it's
I
always a
know if it's
little
working.
bit
Because we
different
ain't
than
got no
everyone else's.
earbuds in.
Yeah.
All right. I'll try to do something. Come on, y'all. Let's get this moving. Let's start answering some
But yeah,
questions.
axles, working on them.
Yeah. They're
We're like
needed.
halfway through the timeline.
Yep.
Then we'll really dive into the
We're
questions.
talking
Yeah.
about the twin.
Oh yeah, the
Compound
compound
setup.
setup.
I was like, what is
So
the
yeah,
right word?
it had made some really, really good power. It was only on like 20, like low 20s, 23, 24, somewhere
almost
around there.
mid-300s, I
and made
think.
like 348 on
Yeah.
the dyno.
That was that perfect.
That was that perfect run.
Dyno
And then
run.
The
Oh.
next run, the power got all squiggly and weird.
Yep.
We,
took it-
had the blow-by, which I thought something happened to the engine.
Yep.
But it was actually that turbine side oil seal had given out. So it was all the exhaust pressure coming through and going down the drain line.
Yep.
And that was getting in the crankcase. But even after it was hurt,
We took it.
that was when we just turned it down until it made decent powers, like just over 300.
Yeah.
And then that's when you ran the 12.7.
Yep. Ran the 12.7. I think that setup only made it to the track twice.
Yeah.
The first time we did nothing.
Which I have all those parts still.
Yeah.
I want to maybe put that on the blue car, just for a little bit.
We can try it. But yeah, so
I mean,
I'm just gonna put out there that evidently simplicity is like you forget how good simplicity works.
there's a very specific reason
Here we
I want to
fucking
put
go.
that on the blue car, but I can't say why.
I know
yet.
what you're talking about. Hey y'all, just let y'all know some shit happened.
The blue car is a less
Because
simple car
if
in
we get
general.
some snow,
Fair enough. What?
we get some snow,
some snow.
and I get that car done and put the compound setup on it, we're gonna have a lot of fun. And I'm not wrong.
You're not wrong in any way, form, or fashion. However, you know.
You
Yeah,
guys
I know.
will see it in the next Gymkhana video. That's all we need to say.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Excuse me? What?
Is
Drink
this
that,
a Travis Pastrana Gymkhana or a Ken Block? Because
If
It's
you're
like
watching, either one of you,
Gymkhana
just come on down here.
0.5. No
because
jumps.
I'm pretty sure most of us would be looking like Travis Pastrana doing those. That dude, he actually showed emotion, whereas Ken Block is just like,
Yeah.
I wonder
Going
if
off
he's had
jumps and-
Botox or something, or if he's just balls of steel.
All I'm saying is that dude, like, within the first, like, minute of the video, jumped his freaking car. That's like a one take. You can't do that again. You like, if you mess that up, like, your car's in the water. My
spine hurt.
Yeah.
I heard it. I saw it land. I'm like,
And,
ugh!
and you saw how he has like the button that like makes his wing like go up and
Yeah.
down. Oh my god, that
And
is a dream.
when he came down, he had like 200 feet to come to a complete stop, and so he's just
that
all the
that
braking.
was-
official noises.
What's crazy is like it still it mind boggles me when something that is like that crazy has like my size wheels on it, or like not my wheels are wider than his,
little
and so are my tires.
255s.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right. And he's like what 235, 245s.
Yeah.
On a 18x8. Like what?
That car is designed to spin. Like
Yeah.
99%
Yeah,
of the
I
time.
know, but it's just
Like-
weird to see it. You say, oh, this fucking 800
Just
big
expect it
horsepower
to be a
car.
305
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a fucking
Yeah.
whatever. All right, sorry. Get back to the Sonic.
All
So we
right,
can
all
have
right.
some questions.
Same.
This is just kind of a shit fest anyway.
Yeah, we'll get there. So, 12.7 on the compounds, and then once the V3 blew out its oil seal officially, it was done. We moved to our Project Turbo, which is the next big
Have we
announcement.
come up with a name for that yet?
I think we said Project K.
Hey,
Yeah, it was Project K.
Project K.
Project K, yeah. By the way, shout out to Tim Beek. He got Chick-fil-A today. I'm just saying.
Yes.
I'm sorry, man. I haven't had a chicken sandwich, a spicy chicken sandwich with extra pickle.
Chick-fil-A is always 100.
Where did
No,
that
it's
come
not.
from?
Yes, it's always good.
No, it's not always
Chick-fil-A
good.
is always good.
No, wrong.
No.
Their chicken nuggets are trash.
Did you get the grilled ones or the regular ones?
No, but I don't know. Like I got like a free sample one time.
Trash compared to what?
Everything. The trash.
No.
They're gonna eat out of the trash and
They
eat
got good
Chick-fil-A
chicken.
chicken nuggets. They're bad. It's not good.
How did we get here?
I'm sorry.
Just-
That's what
You-
I'm Tim.
You know, you could have me on Chicken Nugget Talk all day.
Let's
this
go.
is not Chicken Nugget Talk. This is Sonic, and then
That's
let's
one of
answer
his
some
main
questions.
food groups.
I know.
It's pizza, then chicken nuggets,
Sonic
then
reminds me
fries.
of Tyler. Reminds me of
Chicken
just
nuggets.
not
Okay,
many
all
people
right.
Involved, like what do you guys think? Chick-fil-A is trash? Good? Bad? Yes. All right.
We got 30 people on right now, so
Good.
we
We do, yeah.
That's cool.
answer up.
See, look,
What do you
came
think?
when Ryan got up here?
Listeners, rate Chick-fil-A on a scale of 1 to 10.
Yep.
Rate
So-
Chick-fil-A on a scale from 1 to 10 right now?
Not
No.
you. I told
Oh.
the listeners to.
Oh,
Yeah,
Sorry, what
I'm going
was
to put
that?
mine in
Like
there.
I need to tell you to talk.
yeah. I tune you out, so.
So Project K went on, and that's when it really started like shocking us how
Yeah.
quick
Yeah.
that little car was.
The first days didn't go well, but like we knew it had like seconds in it, right?
Yeah. Well,
If I remember
we
right.
went back to
That was-
the good track. What's the good track that we like?
What beer?
Stanton.
Stanton.
Oh, Stanton.
Yeah. So we went back to Stanton, and we rolled it off, and went 12. I think shakedown was 13 at something great mile per hour.
Yeah, we picked up a ton of trap speed
Yeah.
on that.
And then you're like, all right, go for it. And then we went 12.7, 12.5, 12.4, 12.3, 12.1, 12,
12-0.
12.0.
Yeah.
All within the same day.
Yeah.
And it was like, this is fast. This is a fast
Yeah.
car now.
It was funny because we had always joked about how the V3 is a great
compromised turbo. It's probably what I would still run on a daily driver car.
Oh, for sure.
But it does run out of steam on the top end. It only can only push so much air.
Well, that's just physics, though. Like, it's physically still
yeah.
a smaller turbo. It's like the people that say, "Oh, my KO4R can get 400 horsepower." Well, no, it can't, because
Right.
it physically cannot push that amount of
Yeah.
air in it.
Yeah.
It's still, like, the AR is better than stock, but the AR is not as big as it could be
Right.
compared to push that air on
Yeah.
the top end. So
And it's small wheels, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
it spools great for
Bigger.
a daily.
But we
Yeah.
had always joked about how even the V3 cut some really good 60 foots and would be really crazy out to the 8th mile, and then you hit 4th gear, and it's like, I guess we just wait for the end now.
Yep.
Because it
You're
was
counting
done
daisies,
by
yeah.
then.
yeah.
But then we get Project K on there, and it's like, this is actually kind of quick in 4th gear
Yeah.
now.
I think I pulled in after the 12.5 or 12.4, and I
This thing freaking boogies.
yeah, this thing freaking boogies, because 4th gear was like, whoa, this is fun.
Yeah.
This is a lot
Yeah.
of fun.
Now Project K, parts of that are also on Ashley's car, right?
Yep.
So
Yes, the initial prototype is on Ashley's car right now.
Yeah. So
Yep.
that car, I remember, as she gave me a ride in her car, and that boogies.
Yeah.
That boogie's
Yeah.
pretty good. Even though, like, on a street car, street tire, she tracked and went faster than like 90% of people.
Than the V3 ever did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On that same turbo on her car, like
Yeah,
street
on a
tires.
full weight, completely full car
Yeah.
with those heavy ass wheels and street tires,
Yes.
it
Yep.
trapped higher than the V3 ever did.
Yes.
So,
which was
Plenty
nuts.
capable.
Yes, absolutely.
And then the second round prototype picked like another 30 horse up over that one.
Yeah.
Which is nuts. Which is
So
nuts.
yeah, that's coming. Like Al said, V3 is still a perfect daily turbo, but for those people who want more, this is gonna be it's gonna be great.
Yeah, and
know.
I'm still, it's not impossible that something even bigger than that would come out.
Yep.
Yeah,
But I still think that's going to be like the
That's,
great happy
yeah.
medium.
great
Well,
compromise.
it will be, because what we've done is made 300 wheel horsepower achievable. It is achievable by everybody.
Yeah.
And that is
Yeah,
the
in a
main-
reasonable mod list.
Yes,
Yeah.
with a reasonable mileage. It's not some crazy, you have to go out and do some crazy stuff for.
And it's not something you're running your car out to the extreme.
Correct.
And just waiting
And
for your
it's
engine
not.
to blow.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
you don't
Sonic,
have to.
Cruze customers, like, we have stuff in the works for you because we're trying to push this platform. And to let you guys know, Al and Tyler and many others worked many nights on this car, sacrifice time with friends, family, all this stuff. So don't think we just come in, oh, we're just going to screw off today and just do this. No,
Yeah.
like, we put our time, effort, love, money, everything in
Yeah,
this
that-
stuff. So,
Well,
Oh yeah, in the peak of the Sonic race season, I was easily putting in 55, 60 on an average.
how
weight.
I know this is because I don't live too far away from the shop, and about every night Al will call me about 10 or 11. Hey, you come lock up real quick?
Yeah.
Or,
Yeah.
Hey, it's like, I'm in my pajamas. Take my girlfriend's Fiat 500L back here. That's like driving my car. Oh.
but obviously we have our day job duties that we still have to do every day. So and I think that's a misconception that, like you said, people think that we just sit here and get to have fun all day, and we have fun.
Yeah.
But we have to do our jobs.
Yeah.
So a lot of this was after hours. I mean, there was the
Yeah,
day.
more than 90% of the work done on that car to get it where it's at was done after hours.
Yeah, there was when we broke the first trans, and we were here till 11 at night, and then we came back I was here at 6:45 in the morning to finish up that trans to get a new one in to then go racing on Friday.
Yeah.
Like,
People don't
It's-
realize,
it-
again, this is all while balancing our normal duties, which is fun for us.
Yeah, we
because
love
of
our jobs.
Because of our culture here, and we all know each other.
Yeah.
We all fight with each other. We all do this normal stuff. But, guys, there's a lot of time. It's not just something
we're
you
not-
to go to Muffler Man over the weekend. Oh, I bought some parts. Put it on. I want to go be the fastest Sonic
Yeah.
Cruze in the world. No, it don't work like that. You got to put in extra time. You got to think outside the box. You got to really push it,
Yeah.
So,
but yeah, so
I mean, Trevor had was cold booty in December,
Well, yeah.
out there all the time while you guys are racing in a warm car or something. Fucking Trevor.
I was sitting in the stands with
fucking
my
cold
camera.
like
It's
that.
like,
Yeah, pretty much. So then we had, our
I'm
other guy,
always
Eric.
warm though, so I was
Well,
fine.
you're
yeah, we don't have the body
No,
mass
I
for
know.
that.
Freaking Eric just started here at the time. We throw him in the, hey, you ever been driving? He's like, no, not really. Here, you're going here. It's sitting
Yep.
out there for like 7 hours.
Ashley said Popeyes is better than Chick-fil-A.
Big facts. Ashley, shout out to Ashley.
Shut
right now.
up.
Big facts, Ashley.
That is
Big.
not true.
I'm gonna have to disagree.
That's because you
Popeyes has too much breading.
Have you had the spicy chicken sandwich?
No, I don't eat spicy food.
Oh, so smells like bitch. That's what it smells like. Oh my god.
I'm just gonna pretend you didn't say that.
So fucking bleh. What are you talking about all these spicy foods? Popeye Spice has the best spicy chicken sandwich, hands
Yeah,
down.
I don't eat spicy either. So.
What is? You understand? Because you're.
I'm gonna keep us back on topic here, and I'm gonna keep talking about racing.
You know I'm gonna derail that shit again. So.
So we went 12-0 with Project K, and then we moved to another big turbo, which was
Yeah, Project K never did get an 11, did it?
12-0.
That's right.
12-0.
Multiple 12-0s.
Yeah.
Because you went to the track, like right after that, to try to get into the 11 with it.
That's
Yep.
right.
And so, thankfully, he may have been the first in the 12s, but I was the first in the 11s. And the only in the 11s.
And what really matters at this point.
Oh shit, you're right.
Yeah.
I trapped higher, but I didn't get the 11.
Okay,
better
I'm sorry.
driver.
Can I interject here and answer a question from a customer?
If we say
course.
no, are you gonna do
Yeah.
it anyway?
Yes, he would.
Yeah, we're kind of just standing by, so feel
Okay,
free to answer
all right,
questions.
I'm just gonna start from the bottom and shout out to someone who's real wrong. He drives a Sonic 2. His name is 19 O'Brien 90. 9 out of 10. Chick-fil-A. Ryan is wrong as per usual. Listen here, homeboy. Wrong. Numero uno. Popeyes is factually better, as Ashley said. So.
Is this Randy Schmandy?
Randy Smandy. Did you ever figure out that thing that you and Randy were talking about? Randy, I'm calling you out, dog. If you don't get out to figure out that stuff or whatever,
We talked about it.
oh my
This is
god.
extremely vague. I have no idea
That
what
thing, that
this
stuff.
the thing and the
that-
stuff.
You
And
can't
the,
talk about it because reasons and stuff, okay?
It's a
We
thing
have-
with holes in it.
do we have our cooler up here? Do we got any more of these?
No,
What
but
is
we
with
got
you
an
guys are
Eric.
drinking urine water.
It was in the fridge.
It's free.
Yeah, it's free.
What is
in the fridge.
urine water? Ugh.
It's all both.
We should. We'll just make Ashley get it.
Don't make Ashley get it.
Why not? I think that'd be fun.
Oh my god.
She'd probably happy to leave.
Did you
Oh,
see,
yeah, she's probably
Devin
still
hop in
listening.
Here, Ryan?
Huh?
Did you see Devin hop in here?
Yeah, he's talking about the show. I made fun of him for that stuff.
He didn't know we were live. He was just there to come.
Stupid, long neck, Jeffrey Giraffe looking ass motherfucker. Oh my god. So, I mean, am I going to talk? Okay,
She
how
might
is
have
he?
left. I don't know.
Yeah.
Let's see who's.
All right.
Yep,
So
and
12
Bob
seconds.
Jackson's.
Yeah.
I heard
Back to back to back.
Back to back to back. That day was great.
Back to
And
back to
then
back to back.
we went out another time after that, another couple times with the K, and then we switched to the larger turbo, and that's when we went 11.9, and then we went way late in the year and did
Hey,
11.
Ashley.
Hi.
Hey, Ashley.
11-7.
How you doing, girl?
Ooh,
Hey, guys.
thank you.
Give it up for Ashley. Ashley.
Real
our
MVP.
MVP, our Sonic driver. You know, she's out here.
Yeah, she's got the cool looking one.
Sonic streetcar girl.
I'm
Making
gonna
big
need
power.
one here in a minute.
I put a shirt on that mannequin.
No,
Oh, that dude's straight naked back there.
Tyler, move your head up into the left a little.
I'm not that tall.
Enough.
Hey, that dude's straight naked. Y'all don't let this man just be out here. His stuff
He's
all
got a
abs
fupa,
all
but
hanging out.
nothing else.
Man, gangster. Okay, anyway, so 12s, 11s, Al ran 11s,
Yep.
whatever.
No,
whatever.
Al never ran
Al
11s. I
never
ran 11s.
because he's slow. And
And we ended at 11.5, which that's seriously fast. That
People
car.
don't
It was
realize-
very frustrating though because your 11.5 run was not even close to your best 60 foot.
No,
No, it wasn't.
I think I looked it up the
It
other
was
day,
0.2 off.
and it was
A little ahead of the storyline, but Widowson says, "Do you think you can beat the current automatic Sonic record?"
The current automatic Sonic record, what's that,
I
13.4?
don't even know what it is.
Wasn't
Oh
it?
yeah, that's
yeah,
the
it's
only
the
automatic.
13.4.
Yeah, Jason, oh yeah, I think he's trying to get
My
me a leeway.
lady.
Another case.
Yeah, I think he's
Everyone's
trying to
trying
get me
to
a
get
leeway.
all the secrets about the blue Sonic out. That's not gonna happen.
No, I think he's trying to get me to talk some shit. I think because the last
this
record
is-
was held by other company
Yeah.
that is no longer on our radar because they're so far behind.
Oh,
You know, Walker Texas Ranger Morgan asked me a couple weeks ago if we were still worried about beating BNR or if, like, because he was kind of confused. Like, how far are you guys going to go just to beat someone? Like,
We
that
beat
hasn't
him.
been a dot on the radar for the
Yeah.
past 6 months.
That was May.
Yeah,
It's December.
What we're doing now is just a matter of how far can we go.
yeah.
How far can we go?
to show
And
people that the Sonic can go that far. and
yeah,
choose it.
hopefully to help the aftermarket, because, like Al said, you know, our Project K turbo is going to be great, but if there's demand for something bigger, then we'll make it.
So
Yeah.
that's something
You
that
know.
people don't in general don't understand. When there's demand, we will make it because if people are buying up the well, almost said that. Ooh,
So let's
ooh, ooh. If
quick,
people are buying the next thing, and everyone wants to keep pushing further, we will continue to
Yeah.
make stuff to push the cars further.
Yeah, because we know it's possible, and the 1.4 has surprised us because we're still stock block.
Sonic RS guys,
Yeah.
do you guys realize that we are now just 0.2 seconds behind Fiesta SCs? Is it 0.2? Because isn't their record?
We're past the Focus, right?
Yeah, we're past the Focus because they're.
Nah, there was a Fiesta in the 10s, wasn't there?
Yeah, he's 10.9.
Oh, 10.9? So we're not far.
Next spring.
Like, seriously, we're not far
But that's
from being...
that's
I do think the car will go 10s next year.
oh for sure. Well, yeah, I was a 1.8 60-foot on my 11.5.
That was that bad?
It was a 179.
You're a fucking terrible driver.
Yeah, 179.
Says the guy that can't get into 12s.
Yeah, I know,
or
right?
11s, rather.
But so we cut multiple 1.6s. That's down to 11.3.
Yeah.
And that we didn't even have that fully turned up because we couldn't because we were just snapping axles.
Yeah.
And that's when you went out the next week, broke axles every run basically.
Pretty much.
So
Even the track guys, I would come back out for a run like, you changed that already?
2 bolts.
Yeah, we're pretty good at
good
it
at
by
it.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we turn that up. We get some axles that can hold and cut like 1.3s.
Yeah, if we get axles that can take it and put a wheelie bar on it,
Yeah.
it'll
Yeah.
do 1.4s,
But
maybe a 1.3.
In comparison to the Fiesta's a global market car. They're sold around the world. They've been out for a while.
More horsepower than starts with like,
Yeah.
what, like 30, 40 more horsepower than the
They're
Sonic
almost,
2
they're
as well?
almost 200.
Yeah, almost
from the
200.
factory.
I think they weigh similar to that.
Yeah.
They have much more
the
options.
highest dyno I've seen on one of those is 580.
Yeah.
So I'm talking about, like, right now, quarter mile times, we're catching up to that with a lesser car, you know?
Yeah.
I think.
Sonic's
Yeah.
look cooler than Fiestas.
Sonic's-
I think the hatch does look better
Yeah.
than the Fiesta.
Yeah. Oh,
But yeah,
I
so
was
it's-
going to say about performance cans. I'm about to say, let's talk about that, but no, you already got
We already
that.
touched
So.
on. But yeah, like Tyler was saying, like look at the Grand Prix. Like we're still making parts because people still buy them.
Yeah.
If people stopped buying them, we wouldn't make any more.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was what a lot of pushed the Project K development was because we came out with the V3 and we couldn't keep them on the shelves.
Yep.
And we've sold hundreds of those.
Yep.
Since March.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I just want to say, too, can we briefly call out our Sonic Ecotec guys? Can we briefly call them out?
Call them out.
We
Do
can
it.
kinda-
All right.
if
All
we
right.
tell you no, you're going to do it anyway.
Yeah.
I know,
It doesn't matter.
I'm trying to be decent.
He's
you
building
know?
the hype.
Yeah.
Building the hype.
So, guys, and we all know 2020, we've all been kind of cooped up. You know, we're all 6 feet apart. We're all doing all the stuff. When we have Ecotec meets, y'all got to show up.
Yeah.
We had like
Yeah.
3 Sonic or Cruze guys. Like, man, no, it was a few more than that because we had a whole Gamma/Delta 2
Yeah.
class.
It was
Yeah.
5,
Oh,
yeah.
6, something like
But
that.
nonetheless, when we have meets and stuff, y'all got to travel. Y'all got to show up.
Yeah.
You know, like if we see the market is here, like for instance, we had discounts and all this other stuff that day. If we have meets for you guys, show up.
Yeah.
You know,
People complain about the car scene now, but they don't go out and do things.
Oh, it's always an excuse. Oh well,
It's
this
too
wasn't
far.
here. Oh well, I
I-
want to make the drive. No,
I
come
drove
in.
down to Tail the Dragon at 19 to meet a bunch of internet dudes from my Saturn club.
Yep.
Like, and that was one of the best trips I've ever had.
So recently, the
Go do stuff with your car buddies. Come here. Come
Yeah.
meet us.
Yeah.
We love meeting people.
We love meeting people.
We're a lot cooler than people on Facebook try to make us sound.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're nice. We're
Trust
fun. We
me.
laugh with you. So that's the thing. Back a few years ago, like on the early Crate Engine Depot days, back because Crate Engine Depot used to be a big cobalt meet. I remember it came out with the biggest meet ever. There was 793 cars.
Holy
That's
crap.
insane.
That's in cobalt. They were from
800
California,
cobalts?
Nevada, all around, everywhere. People
and
took.
we had 2 Ecotec meets in 2 years, and I think
Less
we
than 100.
might have hit 75 cars.
Yeah, Ecotec guys.
Like, cool, but
Our 3800 meet blows our
Oh, yeah.
Ecotec guys out of the water
Yeah.
We sell-
every time.
millions of dollars of Ecotec parts a year, and you're telling me that we can't get more than 100 cars
Yeah,
to
in
ZZP?
2 years. To Z.
Come on, peep!
Yeah. So
Yeah,
that's a sidebar about-
Ecotec parts outsell 3800, but
Yeah.
yet those guys are the ones that showed up in
3,800
a
dudes
freaking.
show up in groves.
Yeah.
It was
They
huge.
are dedicated.
Yeah. Say our think about this. When we had an Ecotec meet, that covered all of our platforms. That covered LTZ platform. That
Yeah.
covered Ecotec platform. That covered Sonic Cruze. We invited all you guys out.
Slingshots.
Slingshots, yeah. Guys, we call all y'all out. Come out and have fun. Meet us. Talk
Yeah.
to us. We had food. We had a freaking
We had food
truck,
trucks.
yeah.
We had discounts. We never have discounts.
yeah.
We had Lombardos.
Yeah, we had pizza.
Speaking of which, want to be boosted? Your question. We will get to that after we're done going through the Sonic timeline.
Sonic timeline is pretty much
We'll
done,
open
right?
this up to questions
Yeah.
for all of us. So
Yeah,
save
yeah,
all your
pretty much.
questions.
Sonic timeline is pretty much done now.
Yeah.
To wrap it up, the setup that did run the 11.5 was still the small version of the cams that we have.
Yep.
It was a tube manifold that I threw together after hours
Three
because
nights.
we had
Three
to
nights.
put time into that stuff. And then I tried using a 6758
Yep.
with this standard EFR cover, and it compressor surged like a freight train. So I took my personal 6258, I was saving for my compound setup, threw that on the car. It had an SXE cover on it. That performed better and fixed our surge issues, and
Yep.
that's what we broke 400 on, and then ended up running the 11.5.
Yeah.
with.
But the 11.5
And
wasn't
that
at
turbo-
400.
No, it was turned down.
Yeah.
Because we couldn't stop breaking
Yeah.
axles.
By the way, guys, too, please be aware that the highest dyno number you see is not always when we run the track. Usually we run less. So it
Yeah.
doesn't take...
Yep.
Always run less.
Yeah.
It doesn't take that much. Like, when you see a car, the car makes 600, they go to the strip, usually the power's turned down so they're not breaking the car. And not running
With
the car
that car
back in.
specifically, every single time we would dyno it and have some kind of power record, I would turn it down before I even took the straps off of the dyno.
Yeah.
And then we go to the track on low power, shakedown runs, turn it up from there,
Yeah.
see where we end
It's
up.
all tired. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think people realize those burnouts you see in the videos. Those are second gear. Those are first gear
Yeah.
burnouts.
Those are second gear.
Yeah, get those bitches hot.
And we have to. What is really cool is seeing the video too, because most time it's Sal, but when I was there a few times, I was like, I'll do it. It's kind of cool just freaking everybody, because you see the street outlaw guys, they're like,
I finally figured out what that was.
What?
It was the rear brakes.
Really?
The passenger side was grabbing harder than the driver's side.
Oh,
That's
so
why
then-
every track we went to, it would drift to the right.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Once
Don't
I got-
fix it because I think it was.
You want to be the
Yeah.
The whole man.
The whole man. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that's just sweet. Like when I was over there holding these like this.
I can't believe it took me that long to figure it out.
No,
The
it's
car just
like
always
when
wanted to
Al
pivot.
come through, he's like this, and he like points at you. He looks all badass when he's
Yeah.
walking away and
It's
stuff.
like, go, go, go.
Yes, go. I think
It actually worked out well because then I could see exactly when the tire was hot enough and just point them on through.
Yep.
Yeah.
But yeah, so 10s next year
Yep.
or better.
Yeah,
We'll see.
the next turbo for that car is on order and hopefully should be here in a few
Squiggity
weeks.
squoogity, we coming for that booty.
And Zoom already mentioned it on Facebook, and I mentioned it to a couple people. For those of you listening, why did that pause? 35. We got
All right.
35 people.
Yeah,
Getting
right
up
there.
there.
The
Getting up
35
there.
of you listening, there's
Did
an
everyone
even
in here
bigger
like this?
project coming with the Sonic this winter.
Yep.
Where those of you that were around in the earlier Cobalt days may remember when ZZP made 898 horse on the Cobalt. And the reason they did that was Zoom basically came in one day and said, find the limit. Because we had just had our rods released. And we had really just gotten into the race block setups. And he's like, break it. And after we had ran the 11.5, the next day I came into work and Zoom pulled me into Matt's office. And he's like, this is your go-ahead. Like, this is the point where we need to find the next weak link.
Yep.
So that's exactly what we're going to do.
We've got head studs.
We got head studs.
Oh man, I really wish other companies would do this stuff. I'm not saying any names, but I mean, it would be really cool if someone out there,
Yeah.
this certain people / persons would, do this stuff in the Sonic community
Yeah.
to show like stuff that'll break. And
Yeah.
I mean,
And,
also
the one thing that goes behind it, though, is it's not simply just breaking the car. Because I could go throw a 200 dry shot on it and break it tomorrow.
correct.
Yeah.
The goal is to make as much power as we can, no matter what.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I sized the turbo for 600. Are we going to hit that? I don't know.
We have no idea.
But I think that was a good starting point for the next turbo.
Can you imagine?
I did a lot of R&D.
Back half in at 600.
Yeah.
600 horsepower Sonic.
God.
I don't.
Nuts.
That kind of has me shook. Like me in a snowball, I'm like, I don't know if I want to mess with that thing right now. Like, I don't know. Like I just I have to hope that you break second gear on that thing or something. I'm like, no,
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
So yeah, the last time we had the Sonic on the dyno, I did a lot of data acquisition. We actually did a video on that.
Yep.
Where I was measuring the pressure drop across the intercooler. That's something that's holding us back now that we're at the 400 horse level.
Yep.
So I'm going to be putting the biggest intercooler I can fit on it. We'll do all new charge pipes. We're going to have a really cool video coming up with intake manifold testing.
Yep.
And I'll just leave that where it's at. And so yeah, I'm setting
I don't like him.
I'm setting everything up to where it's not just trying to break the car. We're trying to do everything the right way to make as much as we can, and then
see
find what
needs
the
to be
next weak
improved.
link is. Find the next part that we need to make
Yep.
to make these cars faster.
Yep.
Hopefully, no GoPros will be harmed.
They definitely will.
Hopefully.
They probably
But
will
that's
be.
okay. They're
It's gonna be
cheap.
like Jim Conner. They're going to go in the water. By the way, I still don't know how they found the ones that when he knocked his wheel off. How
The newer ones have GPS, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, you,
Yeah.
still
you
like
can ping them.
freaking 30 feet down.
They have
or
little
something like
floaty
that?
things, though.
They got
Oh, they
they
do?
got
Oh,
divers.
okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
So yeah, the progression of the quest for the most power is going to be kept up on a thread that I'm going to pin at the top of the Game Uncensored Facebook group.
Hello, guys. Al and this guy drank all the beer.
I got one. You can
Look,
share.
it has 3.
Drank all the beer and left an empty pack in the fridge.
Hey, we didn't grab it last. Ashley did.
Ashley.
Here you go.
Yeah, 2 more.
Yep. There you go.
But you gotta come in can review to
Yeah,
get them.
you gotta
gotta
say
say
hi.
hi.
One of our mechanics.
Guys, Joey.
This is Joey.
Joey out, took the last beer, and left the empty box in the fridge.
Big facts.
And one of
Great
y'all can-
mechanic,
one of
great
y'all can go to
fabricator,
Speedway.
Alex.
No, you gotta come.
Alex.
in.
Where's the Speedway bought this?
Guys, this is Alex. Alex is this is our second British guy here. Cruze
Number 2.
Yep.
Yeah.
Number 2.
Yep.
Yeah.
Number 2.
Yeah. So he's one of our fabricator guys, and he's pretty awesome. He's all about this life. So
Yep.
Yeah, what
about
it?
I'll get the
So
next
which
case.
one of you?
box has to
Which
replace
one of you is
it.
going to Speedway to get more beer?
I went last time. It's your turn.
No, Bo went last
You
time.
know, Bo went before me. I went last time because I went to grab
Okay, so we can blame the Miller Lite on him then.
He bought Miller Lite by choice.
Yes.
Apparently.
ew.
I was hot.
Blech. Y'all drink urine water. Y'all disgusting.
Watch it,
It's
guys.
not good, but
Somebody
it's
better
free.
go buy another pack.
I'll get some.
All right. Hold on. I'm gonna get in and answer questions. Want to be boosted? This is for everyone. What's your dream car? What's your dream car? This is a question. This is a cool one. Actually, we can all answer this.
All right. Caveat: affordable or no budget.
Nobody
Or
say
both.
supercharged.
Both.
Both. Okay.
Both. Your affordable car and your no budget dream car. It's crazy because Al, both his dream cars are like $10.
Yeah.
Because Al is
$35 maybe.
Yeah.
Max. Junkyard 4.8.
junkyard, fucking shitbox.
So yeah, we'll start with affordable.
All right.
It would be a fairly clean 3rd gen fire.
That don't exist.
That's exactly
That doesn't exist.
what I knew it would be.
Clean.
You can. I mean, not frame rotted. It doesn't.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, it can
like
look like
vacuumed
junk, it's just
out.
not framed.
So you're
right.
saying
Yeah.
Al very clean.
Yeah, Al clean.
Yeah, Al clean.
Like if I can
Dirty.
find a 3rd gen Firebird in Texas, it's probably gonna work.
Okay.
No rust.
That's good.
Paint doesn't matter. Condition doesn't matter. Mileage
Right.
doesn't matter.
Yeah, none of that matters.
It just
Because
needs-
it's gonna get a 4.8 and a power glide with twin whirly boys, and it's gonna be fast. Maybe 4 whirly boys.
Okay.
Quad compound.
Why
Oh my
not?
god, you and this extra turbo.
All right. So
Anyway, now
so
you're-
no budget.
You're no
This
budget.
is interesting because I don't know if we'd never see you in anything fancy, but what would it be?
It'd be a fortune without your.
It's tough to say. No budget though. Does it have to be a production car?
No.
Oh,
Whoa.
I don't know.
Production car? Yeah, production car.
Yeah, production car.
I really don't know. If unlimited budget, I would want something as close as I could get to a rally car.
Okay.
That'd be cool.
Fair enough.
When
yeah.
you get to that extreme end of things, I'm not super brand specific.
Yeah,
Sure.
So
just sequential, fucking.
Caged up.
yeah,
bars up.
something
You can
like
go
if I
bomb
could
an
pick
ass through the
anything, I'd
woods.
pick the unicorn.
Yeah,
Yeah, there we go. That thing
there
is
you go.
sweet.
There you go.
Sweet.
No budget unicorn.
There we go.
We'll build you a unicorn
Trevor?
off a 3rd gen.
All right. These are, by the way, guys, these will be all be imports, but that's okay. I love imports.
They're probably gonna be imports.
Yep.
Top of my head, because I don't want to waste time. But
No, it's just
affordable.
We could sit here till 7 o'clock if we
Well,
want.
the problem is it changes like every 4 months.
Of course.
I have like a cycle. Right now,
there's a lot
Yeah.
of people that change their minds a lot around here.
I don't want people to hold me to this a year from now. That's what I'm saying. Affordable, Evo 5.
Okay.
Okay.
Trevor has a sweet rally art, by the way, guys.
Yep.
So
Do.
he's very in the
My
midst.
body.
Bust it.
It's missing a couple gears right now, but
Sweet. Bo's going to get more beer right now. Bo, you're my best friend right now.
We all are.
No, I'm not.
It's okay.
I don't go to meetings.
Oh my god.
unlimited budget. It's not really that expensive a car.
That's fine.
I'm gonna go first gen NSX with unlimited budget to mod it.
Okay.
Deal.
All right.
Glorious.
There we
Not
Solid.
bad.
Don't, if you say mine, I swear to God.
Supercharged LNF.
What did you just say? You want to fight?
All right. Affordable would be. This
Supercharged HHR.
This is kind of sacrilege because I have a 6th gen, but it would be a 5th gen Z28.
Fair enough.
7 liters, carbon ceramic brakes,
Those things are sweet.
freaking
man.
no AC. Just
I, don't know,
bombing.
I can't get down with that part. but-
I'd
Even though
forced
it's
myself
crazy
into that
to
for a
find
long
something
time. I couldn't deal
the
with
snowboard
it.
doesn't have AC right now.
You can get it with AC. It was an option.
Yeah.
But I think that would be such a fun track car. NA,
Reliable.
like
straight.
dry some. Oh man, that'd
That'd
be
be
fun.
sweet.
So
Randy-
that's affordable.
Randy asked if he got hired or not when he visited October. Yes, you start October of 2025.
Damn.
Tentative date. All right. No budget is a Lamborghini Diablo SV in the one of I don't know production numbers, but that like mystic purple color.
That's color sweet.
Yep.
Color sweet.
It's got to be the SV, the refresh, those things. I think I saw one go for $400 or $500K,
Yeah.
but I've always loved Diablos.
Yeah,
they're
I didn't like them
sweet.
until later. Like I grew to love them. They're
Yeah,
pretty sweet.
still don't like the Countach. Never get behind it.
All right, Ryan.
All right. So I got 2 for each.
Calm. We've got 5
Two
minutes
for
here.
whoa.
Yeah. Whoa. Sorry. So, all right, affordable car. The car that I realistically see myself get is a white Z06 or C6 Z06 or a white Grand Sport because I have this target top possession.
Yep.
I would do APR, arrow onto it, the snowball-ish, do a livery on the side, make it match the car,
Yep.
be sweet.
C6s are sweet.
Yeah, or the Grand Sport because
I like the C6 better than the 7.
So do I.
I don't. I like C6, but they look cooler. They're not cooler. They look cool.
C7s are too pointy.
I love them.
Yeah.
I like new shit all the
Yeah,
time.
new's
though,
cool,
so,
but C6s are dope.
That would be the realistic one. The other realistic one is just I don't know if I want to do it. I want to get a white manual IS300, Lexus IS300,
Okay.
with a 1J swap. Now, it has a 2J already, but I
Yep.
want a 1J swap, low displacement, straight 6, sounds really freaking good. Turbo making about like 500 horsepower. That's the realistic one.
You know what else sounds real good? That one UZ that Bob has in his drift car.
Actually,
That's
that
cool
sounds
setup.
good.
With
Yeah.
the twin 3800 blowers on it.
Yeah, those actually sound good too.
I was really surprised.
Yeah.
And
They
that
sound
car
good
is
because they're not attached
stupid.
to a 3800.
Yeah,
Tyler said it.
yeah, that's true.
All right, so no
Unlimited.
expense paid.
Yep.
There's 2. My favorite exotic-ish supercar is the Lexus LFA Nürburgring.
Ooh.
White.
LFAs.
The color is the white. The white paint is called the whitest.
Y'all
white.
thought about this way too much.
Yeah. The
LFAs are super underrated. Nobody
Yeah.
ever thinks about them.
Yeah.
They sound amazing.
They sound amazing. They look amazing. White LFA Nürburgring.
Yep.
Or even a white normal LFA. I'll get
Yeah,
either
yeah.
one of those. Number 2, the other option.
Unlimited budget, and you'd get the normal one.
I mean, either one. Don't
What?
care. Yeah, other version than the Nürburgring one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Other option is a white Lamborghini Huracan twin turbo.
Ooh.
I do a UGR twin turbo and thing
Yeah.
because you can't beat.
Why do you got 2 turbos? Why you gotta make it too complicated?
You did!
No.
Yeah.
2 because there's 2 banks and then you go one on each side. That's it.
Yeah,
I'm
but
just saying I'm not doubling it to 5.
You
or
could do
6
a
or
single.
4.
Matt's car does better with 1.
That's true.
That's true.
That's true.
Randy's got a good question for you guys. We can all
I
answer
doubt
it.
it.
But
Yeah.
people need an honest review of when he came up and visited us. Did he get the job? Does he have the coolest Sonic ever?
His Sonic is pretty cool.
I didn't even read that part.
It's his Sonic. Randy's Sonic is pretty cool.
It
Pretty
is
dope.
pretty cool because I freaking love bags.
Yeah, bags are great.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Randy has pretty bad stuff. I am
There's
also,
not enough
I
bags.
cannot wrap my mind around this whole static scene.
I will say
I
though,
love
because I'm biased, I love you, Randy, but it needs like a livery or something. It needs to be more race car, like Ash's side.
Yeah, a little bit.
That would be
Something to spice it up just a little.
Yeah, it's
I
very.
don't understand the static thing
Hot
though. You can
wheels,
look
that's
just
what you
as
need,
good
Randy.
with bags.
It's
And they're expensive. People don't like to spend money. They can buy coilovers for $900 or do bags for $2,000. They think, oh well,
Yeah.
it's not worth it.
Let's see.
Yeah, but then they try to justify it by acting like it's
Yeah, that's-
superior.
No,
Everyone just
own up to
everyone
it.
just finds purses. It's big in Japan and all that stuff.
Yeah. Wheel adapters here. You probably just watched our wheel video.
Yeah.
It's out of the way
How I
quick.
feel about wheels.
I-
Paul says, "I'll come
Yeah.
to your car meet when you let me buy your camshaft." What-
Okay, so we're gonna have them up like next week.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Alright.
In fact,
That's not hard.
Paul says, I'm holding you to that. If you don't come, calling you up. Then you're going to have to send the cans back.
Oh yeah,
There you go.
you can come pick them up at the car meet.
Yeah,
Yep.
bam.
See?
Breadbox, got a date set for 2020 meet yet? No, it all depends on all the restrictions going on
Yeah.
right now. If stuff leaves, we are having one.
Oh yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. Me and Al have talked about it. We're gonna have a meet no matter what. You know, if it's
Might not be a dyno day.
if
but
it,
we'll,
yeah, it
we'll
might
let
not be
you
a dyno day, but we want to see people. We want to try
Miss
and
people.
yeah, we want to try and grow all these communities.
Preston Peace asks, has most of the testing been on a stock piston rod setup? Sonic guys.
No.
No, but I want to explain why that is.
Yeah.
So, well, first off, let's tell people what has it. Like, what setup is
Yeah.
on it.
It's got our rods and pistons,
Yeah.
The Diamond
Yep.
Force pistons.
Yep.
And then the ZZP 4340 rods.
but we've never broken one from power.
No.
It's always been a preemptive, like. You know,
Yeah. With the R&D cars, they get forged internals because that is way cheaper than trying to find a limit and risking wrecking a block.
Yep.
All the time it takes, all the cleanup,
Yeah.
getting the car in, swapping the engine out. A part of the way that we can have affordable parts for people is we have a very good process for our R&D.
Yeah.
So putting forged internals into that car was one of the first things we did. Because there have been a lot of whoopsies on the dyno.
Yeah.
Like there's times I saw almost 40 pounds of boost out of the V3 on the
Wastegate's
torque
getting
spike. And,
slam shit.
and a stock bottom end was not going to handle that.
Yeah.
But with the forged stuff, we were fine.
Yeah.
So that right there saved us way more than what the rods and pistons cost.
Well, yeah, if you have to source a new block and then you got to pull the whole engine, and you know, it's our savior.
Oh yeah.
Our savior is here.
Robert Bowe. Robert Bowe.
Bo, you gotta come on camera.
With the urine water.
Hi.
A 3800 guy, Bo.
Yep. Here, roll one of those down here.
All right, 3 minutes. Let's
right.
see if anyone else
3
gets
minutes?
questions in here.
Yeah,
Yep.
okay. We got Creed Carter says we need flames. Creed, shut up.
No, we don't need flames on any of our cars.
No.
Stop it, Krieg.
True Jeep Blacklist.
I'll put
Any
flames.
LE5 this. Yes. Boosted, cams, valve springs. Let's go.
Yeah, boosted LE5s are really fun.
Yep.
Yep.
We interrupted the stream for ZZP beer drama.
Oh,
kept the
you're
beer
way
drama
up on the
stream.
list.
That would have been great.
How easy is it to install the entire exhaust package for a Sonic?
Easy.
Amateur with basic hand tools.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
can do it.
Super easy.
Get a $20 Sawzall from Harbor Freight. It will last you forever. Their warranty's great, and it's great for cutting off exhaust pieces.
But yeah, like jack stands in your driveway, no problem.
Yeah, no problem at
Don't
all.
worry about it.
I'm new to the car world. I need to find and meet people who are passionate about cars, so I'm not spending hundreds at the dealership and learn myself. Very good time, man. Yes, there are a lot of people around you. Do not be afraid to meet people. Just be cool. Don't be a dick online. Like a lot of people are
Yeah.
keyboard warriors these days on Facebook and talk a lot of shit. So
Yep.
I'm kind of a dick online, but it's usually in retaliation.
yes, you're a retaliatory dick. You're
Yeah.
you're
Yeah.
on Facebook.
I like that title.
Yeah.
I want a plaque that says that.
Well, Al is I call all our ZZP bouncer, so he
Yep.
he knows some shit. Wheel adapters 50110 to 50110 safe with higher HP. Also, best size wheel to fit Brembo kit on an 07 Cobalt. Hey man, check out the wheel guide we just talked about. There's a video that we talked about with it.
Yep.
That's gonna talk
Yeah.
about different,
On our
about
YouTube.
different stuff. I don't personally
Yeah.
use wheel adapters on the Cobalt. I redrilled the hubs, but wheel
That's
adapters
what I
I use.
recommend doing.
Redrilling the hubs is the way to go. If you just want a quick look for a show, use adapters.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's correct. People need an honest review of whatever, Randy.
Has he reposted that, or you just have
I'm
Alzheimer's?
just behind on that, so.
Faster, Ryan, faster.
Oh my god.
Light.
Oh my god.
Ah, Mom asked if we're doing a live stream next week. Yeah.
No.
Hopefully. We'll see.
There's some other people answering some questions on some stuff.
I'll do it.
Yeah.
Car. Go hit the like button. Are we that far behind? Trevor, are there any vlogs of Zoom's Grand Prix ready to be uploaded soon?
We are working on one, but we're making it a long video, and it's got a couple things going on, a couple different setups. It's gonna be sweet though. We got some racing outside, some dyno shots.
Some good content there.
It'll be a good video, but it is.
You know
gonna
what would be
wild.
sweet? Like, I mean, one day maybe, maybe one of us will be having here to liven it up a little bit. But having Zoom and Tim Beek and Matt Meekoff back up with stories, that was awesome.
Yeah.
Now, guys, you know what I'm saying? Matt Meekoff showed us a video one time when he was doing some nitrous on his drag car, and he put a hole in the head,
Like the size of a
big
golf
chunk.
ball.
Yeah.
Yay big, and like
That's the stories that I hope that we can retell, and we
Yeah.
already have plenty of stories from this year.
Yeah.
But it's a video. They're out at Martin for Pinks, and he goes and does a hit, and it blows the head off, and they're taking the head off in the parking lot
all these people around.
Well,
Yeah.
someone was on their way back to ZZP to get
another
head.
one.
Yeah, and then it's crazy because then there's all these people surrounded. It looks like taking on a potato because 10 years ago everything had like 2 megapixels.
But they're going to get another head to swap it out on the car to maybe make another run.
Yeah.
Like that's I don't know. That's really cool. And we
did.
we did plenty of that this year, not to quite that extent, but
We'll be doing
Jason,
that on the
Jason
dyno.
said, I got some fireball that says Al gets dusted in his Saturn at the quarter by a supercharged Cobalt.
Oh! He just laid
I
on the table for you.
I will.
Oh!
I'll back you up on that, Jason, with some more Fireball. And we all know how much I like Fireball.
Double the fireball.
You know what? I got you. I'll bet against it.
I'm going to whoop his ass on a bad run.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I'll bet against it.
ET
Al?
or mile per hour?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Al, I'll go in on your team for 2 fireballs against Jason and Tyler.
All right.
That you can.
I just like competition.
Yeah, no.
Okay, so we've established that this meet we do is going to have track day.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I believe I'm gonna pull an Al out. Grab a lane.
That's right. Grab
lane,
a lane, boy.
On that note, I think we're going to cut off. Everybody, when you end the stream, don't comment right now, but end the stream, and then you can comment on this video. Let us know if you want to see a Zoom podcast.
Yep.
That would be cool.
That'd be real cool.
Any other comments you want to see?
Yeah.
We'll try to
What
do these weekly.
improvements?
Okay. Super quick. One last
Yeah.
question. Who at the shop can drink the most beers? That's the real question. By Nick Stout 95.
Probably Al.
Well, Al, but by volume, I'm probably pretty up there.
What do you mean by percentage?
Oh yeah, by percent.
Tyler's liver is black. Like
Yeah.
I'm a tiny boy, but I can
If
drink
you go
some beer.
ounces per body weight, he could probably beat me.
Yep.
Yeah, I was drinking.
I don't know if I'm supposed to be proud of that, but I am.
I stopped
You know?
drinking a lot. I stopped drinking between beers.
See? He stops drinking when he has to sleep.
Uh,
But yeah, so
thanks for joining us,
Yeah,
guys.
everybody
Yeah.
liked this video. Thanks for joining.
Hope I spiced it up for these
Yep.
guys. Were like putting me to sleep up here a little bit.
Yeah.
One
Yeah.
last introduction round. If you don't know,
Ryan D is ZZP.
Tyler V and
I'm
ZZP.
Trevor.
I'm Al.
You guys didn't make that any point at all. Tyler, you could have done something on Tyler V and ZZP. You could have done some stuff. Trevor P,
ZZP.
Ryan D, Tyler V, Trevor P, Al McClure. Man, we could have some stuff going on. Man, y'all suck at this, man. Come on, man.
All right, bye guys.
Bye.